you ever have a console game just completely destroy your PC? Because this game just did. So for some reason, when I went to install the patch for this game and get it prepped for recording this, my capture card broke. And when my capture card broke, my monitor stopped getting a signal. And I couldn't get a signal back, even like in Windows. I couldn't even like get the on-screen display, like it just had no power. So I had to like unplug it and plug it back in, and eventually it worked again. So I was like, cool. Then I couldn't get my capture card working, so I had to restart my PC for that. And then the capture card worked again, but then I had no audio. Somehow that changed all my Windows audio settings to the wrong source. So then I got that all fixed, then I went into OBS, which I record this stuff with, and then, well, guess what? I had no audio in the recording, so that was a pain. And it was all for Killzone 3, which is a sequel to, well, obviously Killzone 2, which I wasn't really big on. I liked Radic, but, like, Radic's gone now. And it looks like there's, like, a big elaborate cutscene at the start, so I kind of, like, cut the game and just hope it plays again, like, when I reboot it. Because, it was, like, a big, giant, unskippable cutscene at the start, which I really hate those. But we're gonna hop into this. We'll talk about, like, what I liked, what I didn't like in Killzone 2. Here's a hint. Didn't really like much about Killzone 2, and I can't remember much about it, and it's only been a week since I recorded and played through that. But we're gonna give the third a shot, because I was told, like, I might actually like the third. So, we're gonna give it a fair shake. We're gonna see what happens. And hopefully my PC now officially starts behaving, because that was the weirdest set of tech issues I've ever had. I've never had a monitor, my Windows settings, and everything, my capture card and everything crash, because I tried launching this game. So, that was a treat. That was special. That was that was next level, if I'm going to be completely honest. And yeah, it looks like we're going to get the opening cutscene again. So, during these Let's Plays and, like, things like that, I tend to get really quiet during the cutscene, so we can just kind of, like, watch them and see what's up with it together. And we'll just kind of see what happens. But I believe this is going to be the first cutscene, so I will shut up as it plays.
My Archer, all preparations have been made.
Where are Radic and Star?
The package is ready.
Father.
My people, sons and daughters of Helgan. On this day, as our enemy ships burn away in orbit, as our bodies lie broken in our streets, we are once again reminded of the depths of their depravity. For years we have suffered unbearable hardships, banished by our enemies to die from disease, from famine. They scarred us, they weakened us, but that time has passed. For years we worked away on empty stomachs, slowly rebuilding our strength, our pride, and our nation. But that time has passed. All these years, I have been humbled by the honor to lead you ever onwards. From this day till the end of days.
Sir, you have to move the ICL here.
Yeah, just the opening cutscene, it was unskippable. But yeah, we're gonna see what we think about this and the Virtual Boy style just opening screen. Okay, I want subtitles on. I just kind of like always hate when let's get this audio okay too. I always hate when you get like unskippable cutscenes at the start because like I can't get things set up, you know? It's a problem for me. All right, Y-axis inverted. I'm one of those weirdos that plays inverted. But yeah, we're gonna give this a shot. I'll talk about like what I like from Killzone 2. Honestly, Killzone 2 was like really generic. I wasn't into it. I played all the way through it. I did my best with it. But for me, like, while it was a really pretty game, it wasn't a very stable game. I had a lot of like loading screens and like frame rate drops in it. None of the weapons really stood out. All the levels were like very linear, not much variety in them. Some scenes are pretty cool, but like the only character I even liked in it was Radek, and Radek's obviously gone by the end of 2. And my biggest complaints really were like the lack of feedback from shooting things and getting shot at. Like I would just drop dead and I'd be like, I didn't even notice I was hurt because like I'd be aiming down a sight and I had no idea. So that was a big issue. Mission variety, which I already went over. I don't know, like, it just felt very bland, like, very uninspired. I couldn't follow the plot too well, because I didn't play the first Killzone. It didn't really do a good job of explaining what was going on to me. I don't know, it just kind of felt like another FPS. And the field of view is insanely low. Oh, so that's, like, another note. If you've never been here for one of these playthroughs before, I'm primarily a streamer, but, like, I record console FPSs for YouTube, like, almost exclusively. Because I get really bad motion sickness from a low field of view, which most console games tend to have, but Killzone 2's was absurdly low, to the point where even playing it for 30 minutes made me feel very sick. And I think the last episode for Killzone 2 I pushed out like over an hour. That was not a fun day. But if an episode ends early, or if I kind of cut one shorter than the others, that's kind of why I get sick. But let's hop into this, see what's up. Hopefully I like it more. I was told I like this a lot more, so we shall see. But it's cutscene time. Let's shut up and get into the game.
6 months ago, our enemies murdered a great man. Skalavazari, our nation's father. Today, we remember the hope he gave us, the purpose he gave us, the vision he gave us. A vision in which the Helghast people reclaim their rightful place in this universe. Years from now, we will tell our children of this day. The day his vision became our reality.
Okay, this looks like gameplay. Looks like we're getting to it. Yeah, we are. The audio seemed out of sync. But like everything else seems fine. Just that cutscene audio seemed really off. Sort of the opening cutscene audio to me. So we're doing like a secret infiltration? Because there's no way we're actually Hellgassed. Right? No way.
You know the drill. Report in with the desk sergeant.
Alright, game seems a little bit loud, so we'll lower it a bit. I try and get the audio right, like, over the episodes. I'm like, screw, I'll fix it between episodes, so if it's super loud, I'm sorry.
August 2. You've been assigned to weapons testing.
Hi.
Well, prisoner transport incoming.
I guess I'm going with him. Huh, nice people.
Go on through.
There There we go. Get to the shooting
You're
range.
not being
Okay.
paid to stand around watching. Get to your post.
Our obligatory learn how to shoot guns in an FPS chapter.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Let's go. Oh, that's right. Killzone 2 had like really, really weird controls. We'll see how these are. Killzone's 2 controls felt really off. So see how this is. We got the objective marker back though. Same button and everything.
Wait. They're taking him to the broadcast room now, sir. Yes, sir. You two on lab duty. Go report for weapons testing.
Alright. I don't know if they upped the field of view or not. This doesn't seem as low as Killzone 2, but it's still super low.
Come with me.
I wonder if they zoomed it out a little bit. And the game itself also looks like way more jaggy than Killzone 2. So I wonder if they kind of like lowered the fidelity on it a little bit. Because I am noticing a few more jaggies
wants
here.
to see you. He's at the far end of the weapons range.
Anyone
Sup?
working in sensitive areas of the facility needs clearance from me. Before you begin, load up on ammo. It's in the crate here, by the booth. Let's start with your assault rifle. Destroy the targets in the center of the range.
Alright. So this gun already packs a lot more punch. Aim-wise, I don't know about that.
Good job. Now it's time for sidearm training. Take the pistol on the counter.
Cool.
Destroy the close targets on the range. That's the wrong target.
Wait, what? Oh, green crosshair represents an ally. I wasn't even reading. Whoops. I'm smart.
Good. Reload your sidearm before moving on.
No sound effect on the reload was weird.
Now switch back to your rifle. Try shooting those far targets on the range.
So I'm like also like trying to like listen to see if like the audio's like still
You
in
can see
sync.
that target was hard to hit from far away. Sight your weapon to zoom in on targets for a more accurate shot.
Charles just telling me stuff I already know. But yeah, I'm just making sure like stuff's actually in sync here. I think it is. It should be. I think the cutscenes were just weird.
These static targets don't shoot back, but the ISA will. Ducking behind cover will keep you alive a lot longer. Use that metal plate for cover. You can peek up to see your targets while in cover. Give it a try. Try shooting when you peek from cover.
Okay. What do we got? Yeah, this scene just kind of screams like, yes, I played an FPS
Sight
before.
your weapon while peeking from cover to shoot that far target.
Okay. It's dragging on a little bit.
All right? You know what you're doing.
Yes, I do know what I'm doing, sir.
He's clear.
Okay.
Chairman Stahl wants you in the broadcast room immediately.
Got it, broadcast room. Let's go.
Give me a hand with this. Okay, good.
But yeah, they're really kind of hammering on like just the tutorial stuff here, which is what it is. Like most FPSs kind of like have a section like this, especially this era. This game also did like PlayStation Move support, so I'm assuming that's the section was really vital for PS Move, and not so much like DualShock. That's my assumption. That's like why they had to like really make sure you did it from like all different angles.
Up these stairs. You don't want to keep the chairman waiting.
This already seems like a much more like directed experience, like where the first game was just kind of like generic levels and just like just do FPS stuff. So far, this one seems to have like a lot more direction and like a lot more story going for it, like a lot more setup, which I may be down with. for a game like this. It's kind of like how Resistance 3 was as well. The first two games were just kind of like level assortments, then third one was like very much like, you know, a heavily story-based thing with a lot of directed scenes. That may be what Killzone does.
Let's go.
Which might be enough for me to just start liking it a little bit more. Because, like, at its core, like, it's a very, like, standard FPS, so if they can kind of, like, embrace the fact they're standard, and just sort of, like, try and do something unique with the story, it might really pay off.
Right over there.
I know what this nation needs. And I will cut out this disease of compliance and subjugation. So, to honor Vizari, tomorrow we launch the greatest military campaign in our history. And to celebrate that, I will give you justice. Revenge! And the death of his killers! What? You? Yeah, me.
Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. Oh, that was a flash forward. Okay. And how we're gonna get there. Interesting.
Seb, you okay?
No, Rico. I'm not okay.
Rico's kind of a
We had the
dumbass.
guy. We had him. And you killed him. You killed Vasari.
Yes, sir. Cross the river.
Clear.
Can do. Absolutely. Of course, General. Tell me he's doing better than he looks.
I'm calling it. Time of death, 21:20.
Oh, this is just perfect. Just goddamn perfect. Troops, listen up. We are mobile in 5, so pack up your shit. Delta, you know the drill. Hooper, Wheels, ASAP. Where the hell are Velasquez and Sevchenko?
Look, Seb, I just did what had to be done.
And I will damn well make sure he gets court-martialed 6 ways to Sunday for it.
Captain.
Corporal Sevchenko, Sergeant Velasquez. Command's pulling the plug. They want us to execute an emergency exit scenario. We're pulling every soldier off this planet.
We're retreating?
I ain't leaving. This war isn't even half finished. What is this bullshit?
Oh no, this is not how this is gonna go down, you insubordinate son of a bitch! I should just fast-track that court-martial and have both of you shot. Now you shut your trap, and you listen to me! Is that understood? Is that understood?
Yes, sir!
Sergeant Velasquez, are you too stupid to follow a direct order to shut the fuck up?
Captain?
Okay, listen up. Intel has an advanced Helghast cruiser fleet zeroing in on our position. The General wants us en route before they show their faces. The best chance we have is to cut through the Vasari district, across the Corinth River. From there, it's due east to the extraction point, which is a crater the size of Kansas somewhere underneath that mushroom cloud. We've got one shot at this, so we're doing this strictly by the numbers. Nice job, Hooper. We don't have a lot of these babies, but they're our best bet against whatever the Higgs are gonna put in our way.
What the hell is that?
We need to evac, now! Seb, I need you to carve us a safe corridor! Move, move, move!
Fire back! At what? Everything! Where the hell did that come from? Yeah.
Hell yeah! Sev, you okay?
Yeah. You see anybody else?
Maybe that way.
Yeah, Rico's kind of an idiot for killing Vizari. Stupid. I could not believe the ending of that game. Like, Killzone 2, I could not believe the ending.
He's heading for the river. We can get there if we follow that road.
And, like, Rico really screwed a lot of things up in Killzone 2. That's, like, one of the few things I really remember. And I was, like, shocked.
This isn't right, man. We shouldn't be running. The Higgs are gonna pick us off one by one. I don't see anyone. Wait,
Now we actually have a real
there's
level. Let's see how
couple of
stuff
Higgs up
is.
ahead. Let's kill them quietly before they see us.
Okay, so we got stealth kills.
There's
Okay.
another one around the corner. You take them.
Cool.
Nice.
Nice and flashy looking, too.
Where the hell is the rest of the convoy?
Yeah, I'm just gonna, like, really pay attention to, like, level design and just, like, just the feedback I get.
No idea. We think they're through this square.
Like, to me, that's, like, the most important thing. Like, am I gonna get, like, good feedback, like, on the shooting? Where I'm getting shot from?
Come on, the river's this way.
That's, like, priority number one for me to say. How good do the guns feel? These guns already feel a bit meatier, which is nice. If that makes sense. Like, these actually feel like they have some weight to them. Whereas, like, in Killzone 2, it kind of just felt sluggish. And they definitely made, like, the blood effects here, like, a lot more profound. Is that the right word? So, like, I can definitely tell, like, if I'm hitting my shots a bit better now. So that's also very positive. So that's, like, 2 step-ups right there. But right now, so far, the core shooting seems to be very much... Not terrible. Like, it's definitely a step up, like, right away from Killzone 2. But to be fair, I really didn't find much in Killzone 2 that I liked. I just didn't. So I really, really do hope I can end up liking this one a bit.
Come on, let's go.
Man, who nukes their own city?
I don't see Narville.
River's that way. That's where he said we gotta cross.
Yep. Just hope everybody makes it this time.
Listen, Sev, about Vasari,
Forget it. I wanted to shoot him too.
but you didn't.
No. But that's because I'm not a jackass.
They keep trying to build up, like, Rico's, like, not that bad of a guy. Like, no. I don't like him. And I already miss Radek. I wish Radek lived. Because Radek was such a cool character. So is my only brutal melee that I have just, like, the slit throat? Okay, so we're doing, like, very similar effects. So we're just going kind of like a black and white screen as I get shot. Okay. I should have cooked a grenade for him.
I got you covered.
Ooh. Not bad. Rico, you blew my cover. I hope that the grenades remain, like, really good in this one, too, because grenades in Killzone 2 just shredded things. But yeah, aiming definitely feels a lot better in this, like, a lot better. Gunplay itself just feels better, and it's mainly just from the visual feedback I'm getting here. Which is nice. And for, like, an introduction level, this isn't really that bad at all. We had like a really cool setup like the end of Killzone 2, so yeah, man. Like, I can already tell you, like, this combat right here is pretty much about as enjoyable as the most enjoyable part of Killzone 2 was. Although we haven't really done much yet. Oh, I wonder if they're gonna shoehorn in the 6-axis stuff. That was another thing Killzone 2 did. They shoehorned in so much 6-axis stuff.
No, sir. Copy. Keep pushing for the river.
So maybe I'll get lucky with that. Not have to worry about it. That's my hopes. Okay. And yeah, field of view still seems super low. Now that I'm shooting, it's still pretty freaking low. I just can't tell if it's as low as Killzone 2's. I don't think it's as bad as Killzone 2's, or maybe it's about the same. But in fair, like, the movement's like a lot smoother in this so far. At least I think so, so it's not like as pukey feeling.
Turn the gate control on the right side of the walkway.
Like, it's a lot more stable so far. Okay. Yup. Still 6-axis stuff.
That's it. You guys all right?
Ugh.
We got a clear route. Follow us.
I hate how they try and shoehorn that in. I hate that. I was really hoping they wouldn't try it again, but I guess it makes sense considering this is also a PS Move title, as mentioned before, so they probably wanted to keep motion in some way, shape, or form, even for like 6-axis.
This whole thing's going to shit. No one knows what anyone else is doing.
I just climb up.
Come here. I'll boost you up.
Oh, Rico's gonna get me. You gonna shoot me too? What's the haps, dude?
Here we go. Back into.
Be careful.
Let's get down there.
It's not our objective, Rico. We gotta follow Narville's orders this time.
What the hell is this stuff?
All right. Oh, hi.
Report. It came out of nowhere. Clear the way for the APC.
That was weird. There's already so much like more story going on in this one than there was in like, the entirety of 2. Which is nice. Like, they're really trying to find, like, reasons for me to, like, care about the story way more than 2 ever tried. Like, because 2 didn't have much. 2 was pretty barren in terms of story, it felt like. So I can accept this. This is fine.
That's it. They're bugging out. Permission to pursue, sir.
Nick, you get these vehicles moving.
Like, I already have, like, a better idea of, like, the vision of this planet, like, who the Hellghast even are, just from the opening cutscene alone.
I'm gonna blow the door. Stand back. Ready?
Like, they're doing a much better job with that.
Bring the minigun with you.
Bring the minigun. It's too late for me to bring the minigun with me. I'm stuck. There we go.
Take cover. Hellgast up on the balcony.
Here we go. I'm out of ammo. Oh, shit. Alright, can I... Maybe I will take that minigun. I just also passed over another, like, perfectly usable gun. You know, no, we're just gonna... take this. Okay.
They're using suppressing fire.
Yeah, this already seems like very much more, like, very much like a set piece sort of thing. Which I'm cool with.
I'm coming. Wait for me, buddy.
Like, way less just, like, generic battleground. Like, we already got kind of, like, more visual flair going.
Damn it! I'm getting shot to pieces.
I'm very, very happy about that. I'm still not sure if I'm gonna, like, end up enjoying this, though. Like, I don't know. Like, I'm already kind of, like, getting the vibe that, like, I'm gonna think it's a lot better. Like, this is just early impressions. I'm gonna think it's a lot better. But I have a feeling by the time this is over, I'm still not gonna think it's that great. That's the early vibe. I will be hoping that I'm wrong about that, though.
Take cover. Hellcat's up on the balcony. I'm not gonna lose you.
So quick. Holy crap.
Not time to die just yet.
Oh shit. The AI teammates can actually revive me this time? Okay. Because in Killzone 2, if you went down, you went down. Like, you could revive your teammates, who essentially did nothing to help you. Okay. So if I can actually be picked up here, that's like a nice quality of life. I can deal with that. Where's the SMG I was just on? I kind of want that. There we go.
Ground floor clear. Sarge, we're under fire from the roof. Higgs with anti-tank RPGs. Copy. We'll take them out. We better get topside.
Okay. Excellent. It's like there's already like a few like little quality of life things like I'm really feeling here. Although I still think the shooting feedback isn't perfect. But because like just like how much better the vibration is, like how much darker the blood is, stuff like that, it's a lot easier for me to like know if I'm really having like an effect with these shots. Which is really, really nice. But I still think it could be better. Most definitely could still be better. And it looks like we have a multi-weapon system. Looks like we have a light, a heavy, and just like a sidearm kind of weapon system. So looks like we can at least hold on to 3 things, because in Killzone 2 you only had like your primary and a pistol. So at least here I can have like an SMG and like the heavy or something like that.
Sam, I'm out of charges. Get the door.
Get behind something.
So I mean, that's good.
Sam, it's coming up.
No complaints. I know this episode is just probably very boring, like with me just kind of like taking notes of things. But, like that's kind of like what I do when I play games, right? If I'm just kind of like sitting on my own and I'm like not streaming and like talking to a chat, like I just kind of like take notes of like what a game does, like how it interacts. Like to me, that's like the really cool thing about game design. Like the really cool thing to kind of discuss is like what's working in a game for you, and, like what's not working. And also, because, like, how much more vibrant this game is, especially color-wise, I think this does look better than Killzone 2.
That's it. We're clear.
I think they may have toned things down, like, technically, but I think, like, with maybe, possibly. Honestly, I can't really tell yet, but,
Get down there and help Narville out.
definitely the more vibrant colors help a lot.
Stay behind.
It's, like, not as much of, like, a bummer to look at.
Keep your eyes open. Clear.
Verify those coordinates, and we'll be fine. You're doing a good job, son. All right, get on it and get back to me. Sevchenko, Glad you could join us. Velasquez,
Is this everybody?
the damn convoy's scattered all down the river. We're pushing through so we can secure the crater for the evac.
It's not such a good idea. The thinner we spread ourselves out, the easier it'll be for the Hellgas to pick us off.
Yeah, good point. Sir, with all due respect, I'd like to
think
suggest...
I made it very clear that I don't want to hear a single word out of your mouth. Sid, take Velasquez and his mouth out of my face. I need the two of you on point. We're going to use the XO to clear the route.
Yes,
Pick up your feet, people! The closer we are to that crater, the closer we are to home.
Try not to think about
Sid,
it.
get that XO moving!
Alright. Let's do this section too, why not?
XO1 commencing sweep.
Because I feel like something really bad's about to happen, and I want to see what it is.
Hellgas! We got multiple targets.
Ooh.
Get it off! Get it off me!
Oof, I'm so dead.
I'm coming! Hold on!
I was not prepped for that. Okay.
XO1 has sustained heavy damage, resuming
Oh, he's actually gonna get me in time. Oh, sweet.
Fight
Okay.
another day.
That is such a nice quality of life thing. I'm so happy they do that.
This is XO1, critical system failure. Dorweiler, bail out. I can't, it's stuck. Damn it. The XO is down. Armor 5. Shevchenko and
Oh,
Velasquez are all
they're up in the
out there.
building?
Get your ass in here.
Okay.
I'm on it, Captain. This is the captain. Scatter formation, people. Give them supporting fire.
Cool. I'm not dying. Okay, I'm still dying like every 3 seconds. I'm totally dead this time. I've went down too many times. Okay.
This is XO1 has sustained heavy damage, resuming forward progress.
Yeah, I didn't realize they were actually up in this building, or I would have like not pushed up so hard.
This is XO1, critical system failure.
Okay.
Dorweiler, bail out. I can't, it's stuck. Damn it. The XO is down. Armor 5. Shevchenko and Velasquez are all alone out there. Get your ass in gear. I'm on it, Captain. I'm coming.
What?
Hold on.
I don't even know what's hitting me now. We're kind of going back to the problem where I'm not sure like where I'm being shot from, like what's hitting me, sort of problem. Oh dear. Okay, we're okay now. I think we're okay. Okay, yeah, we're okay. Let's just get down the bridge. Okay. Yeah, it's tough to like tell like where I'm getting hit from.
Armor 5 proceeding. Captain, this is Armor 5. The road's blocked and it's too hot to go through. We'll clear the ground troops.
Oh god, this isn't good.
I'm coming for you.
I just don't know where I'm getting shot from, like what angles they're getting me from. It makes it so tough.
Hang on. I'm here. I'm here.
I'm gonna back up a bit. Okay. So we got him up here. You more down here, because I feel like you drop really, really fast in this one. Especially for like normal difficulty. Teammates run in front of the gun, it's like I'm playing like multiplayer, seems about right. This game definitely seems like it wants me to like play like a lot more defensively than like super aggressive. Everyone? Oh, that's everyone. Okay. Throw that through. I don't know if that even got anybody, but we're gonna push forward anyways. We'll probably get punished for it, and that's okay. So far, so good, yo.
The area's secure. We're green.
How many? Yes, sir. Understood. Our cruisers have got company. They're tracking more than a dozen Hellgas battleships.
12. How long can they hold out?
Pray it's long enough. It's gonna be open season on our cruisers if we don't get there in time.
So are the rest of the convoys scattered all over town.
I'm fully aware of the location of my troops, Sergeant, but we can't afford any more holdups. Sevchenko, we need a route to that crater now, or none of us are leaving. You've got the hammers. When you see Hellgas armor, you punch right into it. We'll ram us a route back home. As long as everyone follows orders, we'll be fine. Let's move like we mean it. Time's running out.
As the senators can see, the ISA forces are in disarray. Within 3 hours, my forces will overwhelm them. Vasari's killers will not survive.
Am I missing something here? What about the tank group on the left?
Johann Stahl. Well, I'm thrilled to see that the private sector is interested in state affairs. Again.
The ISA tank group on the left? I mean, are you ignoring it on purpose, or is this part of some strategy beyond our understanding? Is it?
You build the weapons, Stahl, and I'll decide how to use them.
Am I the only person here who's not part of this archaic thinking? I mean, overwhelming numbers are simply not enough. Listen, why not bargain with the ISA? I mean, lure them towards us, promise them whatever, and when they're close, all in one place, then we kill them.
Vasari may have tolerated you, Stahl, but I am not Vasari.
Unfortunately, that is abundantly clear. Does it hurt, knowing that no matter what you do, you'll never emerge from Visari's shadow? Is that why you let him die?
Helgas will never bargain with the ISA! There will be no quarter! Attention all troops. This is the Admiral. Double your efforts. I want the ISA dead within the hour.
Yeah, like, the Hellgas are so much more compelling in this game. Like, so far, so much better. Like, I'm actually able to kind of, like, care about the story. Like, there's actually, like, setup here. I like it. But, I'm gonna call it here on this game for now. That's, like, a really good intro. So far, this game's a lot better than the second one. Early impressions are, like, really positive compared to it. I don't think it's great still. Like, I think it's okay. But I feel like this game's definitely going in the right track for, like, the kind of game, like, I personally like. So, I'm into it. I'll keep going with it. It's pretty cool. I don't think, like, you know, the feedback on getting shot or, like, shooting's still too great. I think, you know, the level design's a little bit generic, but, like, story-wise, it's a huge step up. Control-wise, it feels better. Visually, it's a lot more vibrant. Stuff, like, actually, you know, looks different. So, like, it's cool. Like, it's better. But yeah, we'll just see how it keeps going with the next episode. So y'all have a lovely, lovely day, and toodles, y'all.